My name's David Parker. It's been 5 years since Ann and I got married. We first met at a mixer. At the time, I was co-owning a bar with my friend Ryan. Ann was a college student back then, with a pretty face and an aura of elegance. I fell in love at first sight. Her strict upbringing made her seem like a high-class lady, and she was popular at the mixer. But despite her refined appearance, she was so down-to-earth that I realized what a genuinely good person she was. After we got married, I learned that Ann was terrible at housekeeping. When she tried ironing, the clothes got even more wrinkled, and she'd often quit doing laundry halfway through. At first, I laughed, but after a while, I started to find it a bit strange. One day, when I got home, the place was sparkling clean. I thought Ann, who usually couldn't clean, must have really tried her best. But soon I noticed that the cleanliness alternated every day. Why is the house only clean on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays?
It's too exhausting to clean every day, so I split the week in half.
Well, shouldn't it be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday then?
Doesn't Thursday come after Wednesday?
Isn't it supposed to be every other day?
Who said it had to be every other day?
I just assumed.
Well, if that's the case, isn't it fine?
At first, I thought her explanation was meaningless, but later I realized it held a lot of significance. One day, it was our wedding anniversary. We were planning to meet friends at the bar that night, but when I called Dan, who hadn't shown up, her phone just rang and rang. The guests were already there, so we raised a glass and waited.
Sorry for being late. Where's Ann? She was walking ahead of me.
My best friend Steve arrived late and said he signed near the station.
I was heading back to grab my phone from the office and figured she'd already be here.
I've tried calling her cell, but she's not picking up. She mentioned the party this morning.
Are you sure you didn't just mistake her for someone else? Ann wouldn't leave the house, right? She was holding a big present, so I was sure it was her.
Wait, was it a big red bag with a ribbon?
Emily, how do you know that? I saw her only an hour ago. You've been helping out here since this morning.
Emily, Ryan's wife who helps us run the bar, had been there all day. No, I saw her with it yesterday, around that time. Wait, so Ann was walking around with that big present yesterday and today? I listened to their stories, bewildered by the strange tale. But knowing Ann's personality, I didn't think it was impossible. If it's true, then what on earth was she doing? I haven't received any gift like that. Even after waiting till closing time, Ann never showed up. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Sorry Ann isn't here.
Don't sweat it. We just wanted an excuse to hang out and drink.
In the end, Ann never came, but it was late and everyone had work the next day, so we called it a night.
Hey, David, I heard a rumor there's been a strange mattress salesperson around lately, so be careful.
What do you mean, a strange mattress salesperson? Door to door?
Yeah, apparently. One of the ladies in the neighborhood was saying he tries to get inside their houses.
Got it. I'll tell Ann about it. So this mattress guy is hustling pillows, huh?
David, that was too good. The food was great too. Thanks again.
Everyone enjoyed their drinks and headed home. I was planning to talk with Ann. I'm back, huh? Where's my wife? Did she leave the lights on? I got home, but even though the lights were on, Ann wasn't in the living room. Entering the bedroom, I find Ann sleeping with her belly exposed. She's snoring, showing no sign of waking up. I remembered the conversation about the present and looked around the house, but there wasn't any sign of it in the rooms or closets. It was already late, and we had an early morning ahead, so I decided to go to bed. The next morning, I woke up early. When I went to the living room, Ann was already awake. Ann was making breakfast as usual, and, as always, a burnt fried egg was on the table. Morning, Ann. Why didn't you come yesterday? Everyone was there.
Morning, David. What happened yesterday? I don't know anything about it.
We talked about it in the morning, and it's written on the calendar. You picked a date.
But I don't know. Wait, our anniversary.
She stood in front of the calendar and realized she'd forgotten what she'd written. Also, I called your phone, but you didn't answer. What were you doing yesterday?
I was at home yesterday. My phone fell into the fish tank and broke while I was cleaning it.
What? Did you drop your phone in the water again? That's your third phone this year.
I was feeding the fish, and my phone rang, so I dropped it. I'd rather not get calls while feeding them.
Man, if you could see what the other person was doing before calling, it'd be a really handy phone.
If only it could read the room and understand my schedule, it'd be a lot more useful.
I tried making a snarky comment, but she didn't catch it. Instead, I find myself feeling sorry and talking to her sympathetically. I got tired of the conversation and decided not to bring up the previous day anymore. That day, I went out shopping but couldn't find any good ingredients. Since I was particular about quality, I decided to close the bar. I didn't want to do anything half-baked. I hadn't taken a break recently, so since it was Thursday and the weekend was approaching, I closed up the shop. I thought I'd spend some time with my wife at home, so I bought some drinks and snacks and headed back. When I got there, someone was visiting. A pair of men's dress shoes was placed in the entrance. I'm home, Can. Is someone here? There are some shoes in the entryway.
Oh, David, welcome back. Why are you here now? Isn't it bar time?
Good evening. You must be the husband. I'm a mattress salesman.
Did you buy another mattress? We just got a new one at the department store.
We can tear out mattresses every day, so having more is more hygienic.
Thank you for your continued business. Sir, please try it out for yourself.
No, we don't need any more. So could you head out for today?
Oh, is that so? Well, Ann, I'll be back soon.
Wait, why don't you have some tea? It's still early.
No, I'm sure you're tired. I'll be back later.
I don't think you need to come back.
David, that's rude. He's working hard for our benefit.
It's the money I worked hard to earn, so you should recognize my efforts, too.
David, that's just what husbands do. Don't just come back out of the blue.
Well, I can come back whenever I want. By the way, does the mattress guy come around often?
Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's written on the calendar. You can check.
I remembered hearing about the mattress guy from Emily. And Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I stopped asking any further questions. The way these days lined up was too suspicious. There were tons of things I wanted to ask, but I decided to keep quiet and come up with a plan. The next day, I asked Kyle about Emily's schedule and told him there was something I wanted to know, so he came to the bar. What's up? I was shopping with Kyle, so we came straight to the bar. I've got something to talk about. You guys heard about that mattress guy, right?
The mattress guy, the one Emily mentioned. Did something happen, David?
Did you let the mattress guy in? Did he do anything? So he actually does something, huh? Is Ann cheating with him? Rumor has it that he manages to sneak into houses and, well, you know, the VIP wife plan or something like that. Who did you hear that from? Do you actually know anyone? Normally, people don't just accept rumors like that. The landlord from the apartments on 3rd Street. I heard someone living there got divorced because of it.
Hey, isn't okay. This isn't a joke.
Could you both help me gather evidence? I'll also search around the house. Got it, David. I'll ask around if anyone else has been visited. Hang in there. Also, can you check which days he comes and the prices of the mattresses? I was certain about the cheating but wanted to collect evidence first. While searching the house, I noticed something interesting. Ann was always asleep when I came home late, so I had a chance to look around. The days written on the calendar, the neatly organized rooms, the growing pile of mattresses and pillows, and the scattered tissues. It was clear he was visiting often. I opened Ann's laptop. Inside, there was a meticulous planned diary detailing the various plans. Ann often forgets conversations and actions, but she has always been diligent about keeping notes. I closed the laptop. I could only sigh. There were different plans for different days, so I printed them all. Well, there's no need to ask Emily anymore since I already have enough evidence. I was more exasperated than angry. Each plan was carefully labeled with photos too. I waited until the next Monday and decided to close the bar that day. According to the plan, the mattress guy comes at 7 p.m. I stayed at the bar and met up with Kyle and Emily. Whenever I try to talk to Ann, we never see eye to eye. So they were going to be my witnesses. After 7 p.m., we headed to the house. Outside was the mattress guy's car, so I went in. Quietly entering the room, I saw the two of them together. Just as the mattress guy was about to pull down his pants, we barged in. So Monday's the single special plan, huh?
What? What are you talking about?
The mattress guy fumbled to pull up his pants and was just sitting on the floor, stunned. There's no running away now. Explain yourselves. What are you two up to?
We haven't done anything yet.
Oh, so what were you planning to do today?
David, why are you getting so worked up? When you buy a mattress, there are options.
Options? That's cheating, isn't it? I already have all the evidence.
What's wrong with buying a mattress with extra options? You've got to use the services, right?
And are you serious? This isn't a joke, right?
Emily, you use rewards points when you shop, don't you? It's just like one of those options.
Enough. Have you lost your mind? Will you accept any service just because it's free?
But it feels like a waste otherwise. And those mattresses are expensive.
Listen, this is completely out of line. And you're having an affair.
It's not an affair. After 20 times, it's marriage. I'm divorcing David.
What? A divorce? That's supposed to be my line. Do you love this guy?
Yeah, I love him, and I'm going to marry him. Just 3 more times.
I was beyond angry, simply dumbfounded. How naive and clueless could someone be? I'm demanding compensation. $30,000 from each of you.
That's too much. We'll just clear the options.
That has nothing to do with me. Anyway, you both need to leave.
Fine, we'll leave. Let's go, Bob.
I'm not involved here. You only have to pay compensation if you marry the affair partner, right? And since it's a married woman plan, the contract is void if you divorce before finishing.
Wait, so I can't divorce unless we do it 3 more times. Is it over then?
You both have it all wrong. Maybe try reading the manual.
Anyway, I'm going to your company tomorrow to explain everything. And then, pack your things and leave.
Please don't do this. I'll pay. It's going to ruin my business.
David's just interfering, so whatever. Goodbye.
I'm too dumbfounded to say anything. What a crazy pair. Sorry for getting you wrapped up in this mess. I invited the two of them out for a drink. I didn't want to see another mattress that night. The next day, I took the mattress to the company, explained everything, returned it, and got almost $20,000 back. Of course, that guy submitted his resignation, with compensation and damages that made a total of $50,000, and went back to her parents' house and got chewed out by her mom. A week later, I got a call from Man.
David, Mom yelled at me. You should pay $1,000 in child support.
What's going on? Are you pregnant? If so, it's not my kid. Anne had called suddenly because her mom was angry about support instead of the divorce.
Mom said since we're a single-parent family, we get child support if we divorced.
That's for single moms through the city hall, right? But Anne, you don't have any kids, so that doesn't apply to you.
But Mom's the only one here, so it's a single-parent family.
I'm sorry, but don't call me anymore. I'm exhausted with this nonsense. I regretted ever getting married. And Anne's naivety was clearly inherited from her mother. Anne, you're an adult now, you know. Anne's family was wealthy, so she paid the compensation without issue. In the end, I got $20,000 for the mattress, $30,000 from Anne, and $30,000 from the mattress guy, totaling $80,000. That let me renovate the bar. I'm glad you got the tank you wanted. It was exhausting, but it all worked out. This way, we can provide even more delicious fish for everyone. Yesterday, a fisherman stopped by and left some wild-caught fish. That guy was a little wild himself. I really wish the only wild thing around here were the fish. I never realized how exhausting it could be. Oh, and he left some rockfish too. They look pretty gross, but the taste is fantastic. You've got to win with flavor, not looks. Wait, didn't you, David, used to say that looks are everything when it came to mixers? Nah, I've learned my lesson. Next time, I'll aim for the rockfish. That's too rude. Looks like you've really learned your lesson. Since then, I've worked even harder and paid more attention to the customers. I added some fresh deep sea fish to the tank. They might look ugly, but their flavor is incredible. When customers saw the creepy looking fish, they reacted with curiosity. They found it amusing and began taking pictures of the tank and posting them. Soon, the bar was packed with people wanting to see the strange fish. You can't judge by appearances, whether it's people or seafood.
David, can you handle the ladies' night tonight? All of them are great.
Oh, welcome, Emily. Emily sometimes uses the bar for work parties. With Ryan here, it's probably convenient. She brought them over for a girls' night tonight.
Hey, David, check it out. That girl over there is really cute.
You're right. I've never seen a girl that cute in my life.
Didn't you say you were done judging by looks?
Good looks bring out the flavor, right? Presentation is key.
You're right. Looks are important after all. It's a basic part of dining.
Exactly. Plates should be visually appealing, with the right color and shape, too.
You're bound to repeat the same mistakes, huh?
What are you talking about? Good-looking people aren't always wild, you know.
Want to test it? Here's a beer. Why don't you take it over to her?
Nice prep work, Ryan. All right, I'll go talk to her. I guess I still can't resist a cute girl. Even though I swore off love after my divorce, I brought the beer over and took her order. She looked good and had a bit of charm. While I was admiring her, she asked me a question. I was ready for anything.
When a mackerel is swimming, is it split open too?
I wanted to shout that I'd finally found my lifelong partner. Ryan was laughing out loud behind me. He probably saw this coming, but that's all right. I'm going to be the king of the wild characters. They close up when swimming to keep from getting embarrassed, but they do flap open sometimes.
Well, really. It seems like they'd swim faster if they were closed.
Exactly. Want to visit the aquarium with me next time?
Oh, I'm not really into fish. Sorry.
I got rejected by a wild girl. I won't fall in love again.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Anne.
Really? How's she doing?
Yeah, she looked well. Oh, but she said she started working.
Really? Anne was raised in a well-off family and was a stay-at-home wife. Think she can handle it? Guess what she's doing? Working in a bar or something?
Nope, hotter. She's at a phone shop trying to get people to switch plans. She tried to sign me up, but I told her I was all set.
So she's switching to that plan, huh?
But she was super popular in the store, surrounded by customers.
Well, whatever happened, I hope she finds happiness.
Hey, boss, another beer, please.
Absolutely, with pleasure. I've loved cooking since I was young, which is why I opened this bar. Seeing my customers enjoy my dishes with a smile makes me happy. Since the divorce, coming home alone can sometimes be tough. Even though she was that kind of wife, I still feel lonely without her. Everyone's unique, and all kinds of people are out there. No matter who it is, we can all get along well. Maybe that's the joy of life. It's late to say it now, but I'm grateful to have my teammates supporting this work, and I find it fulfilling and satisfying. My hope is to continue meeting many people and creating delicious food for them.